Hi guys, and welcome to this pick a criteria reading where we're going to look at what would a relationship with them be like. So both what would your person be like in a relationship, as well as what would the relationship itself would be like a general vibe. So we have 3 piles to pick from. So think about your person, kind of meditate on the situation, and then let your intuition guide you to a pile. If you need to pause the video or take extra time, feel free to do so. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So again, think about your person and then choose pile 1, 2, or 3. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it's going to be more than one person watching each reading, so there could be multiple messages within the reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If nothing resonates, that's okay. It just means that that was not the reading for you, but hopefully you can find something useful here. So again, pile 1, 2, and 3. I'll leave the timestamps in the description, and I will see you there. Hi guys, if you chose pile 1, then this reading is for you. I haven't seen the cards yet, so we can discover them together. This first row is what your person is like in a relationship. So we have the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, and then the next 4 are going to be what the relationship itself is like. So we have the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Star. And then we also just have some oracle cards to see if there's a message from them for you, for your relationship. And we have Yin and Yang, and then also Release. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have here. There's a lot of air sign energy, so the Swords, the Star, that's Aquarius. Queen of Pentacles is also, could be Libra, could be Earth sign. We also have 9 of Pentacles, and 3 of Pentacles, but also the 3 of Swords. So basically, there's a lot of air energy here. There's a fair bit of Pentacle energy as well. So it could be an Earth sign, could be an air sign. Either you or your person. I feel like this person is kind of anxious in relationships. Like they overthink, like with the why. It's like, why is this person with me? They're constantly searching for an answer to everything. Like this person, I think, is just kind of an anxious person in general. And yeah, they're just always looking for an answer. They always have questions, kind of a situation. So I think that they're a little bit anxious. They might be a little bit dramatic with the 10 of Wands here. Or it could just be that they're very busy, so they feel kind of like constantly on the edge. Or they could be someone that wants to talk to you all the time, so when you're not there, they're like freaking out. Or they love to talk to you on the phone and like tell you what's going on. The King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So they're someone that likes to spoil who they're with. Same with the 9 of Pentacles. Like they like to share what they have. They can come off kind of guarded. Like they have this super, super soft side to them that I think may get a little bit overshadowed by like their anxious side with, like this may be kind of the mask that they're showing to you and the world, but in a relationship and just in general, they have this like soft side that's just a little bit guarded, but they love to spoil people that they love. Like they love to give back. They like to give without asking for anything in return, with the 3 of Pentacles as well, and look like they're abundant and they want to share that with you. So they want what is theirs is yours, kind of a situation. So as for the relationship itself, with the 3s, there could be a third-party situation involved somehow. Like maybe this person is with someone else right now. But it would be like a very healing relationship for the both of you with the Star, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords in reverse. This would be you healing from past hurts, getting into this abundant energy, feeling free, feeling beautiful, feminine, creative, and just abundant. Again, with the Queen of Pentacles, there's a lot of abundance here. And with the Star, again, like healing, peace, serenity, moving on, freedom. Like this would be a very free relationship between the two of you. And again, it would be very healing, but I feel like there could be a third party, like someone else involved at the moment. I feel like you guys are also a little bit different with the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Like you guys are a great match, but maybe like not on paper, if that makes sense, or you're a great match, but like it's because you guys have these different qualities and you highlight those well, if that makes sense. Like you see each other well because you both kind of fill in, not like gaps, but maybe if you are really practical and mathy and your person is really like artistic and sensitive, they kind of bring that sense of imagination and creativity to your life, and you bring like that practical, like real type situation. So you guys are well suited, but maybe because you suit each other in those ways. But yeah, this would be a very healing relationship for both of you. You'd both feel like you're in just like this abundant, amazing kind of wish fulfillment, like everything you could have ever wanted type situation. But I do think your person is a little anxious also, and so they may question like this is going so well, what could happen next, kind of a thing, or like why is this person with me? The Yang card is a positive action card. So if you do take action towards this person or towards this relationship, you'll be well received. It's also masculine energy, so this could represent your person kind of making you an offer of relationships. There is a lot, again, like I said, of pentacles, so I think this relationship does have a good chance, if you guys aren't together right now, it does have a good chance of manifesting in the material world, but I think you both need to release something for that to happen. Like your person, I think, needs to release some of their doubt, anxiety, just that anxiety about relationships and past hurt, and same, like you may have some previous baggage or something that you need to address. But once that release happens, that is when you'll find this healing relationship between the two of you. See if there's any other messages for pile number 1, but I don't think so. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I always like talking to people in the comments. If you feel comfortable sharing your situation, I'd love to chat with you. But I hope that was helpful on some level, and have a great day. Hi guys, if you chose pile number 2, then this reading is for you. I haven't looked at the cards yet, so we can discover them together. So these first 4 cards are going to be what your person is like in a relationship, and we have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and the King of Swords. I feel like this person may have a little bit of a wandering eye. The next few cards are going to be what your relationship is like. Not your person, just the relationship. So we have the King of Cups in reverse, a lot of kings here. The Four of Pentacles, the King of Wands, again, right underneath the first King of Wands, and the Hermit. And then oracle messages for you, we have clean it up, deep knowing, and truth. Okay, so let's see. We have the King of Wands twice, so that is heavy Aries. Same with Two of Wands. Wands are fire signs, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but you have 2 King of Wands, so that's double the Aries. But you also have the Hermit, which is Virgo. You have the King of Swords, which is, and the Ace of Swords, so that is air signs. You have Pentacles and also Cups, so, but there is strong Aries energy here. I feel like in a relationship, this person is kind of always looking for the next best thing. Like they're always thinking about, oh my goodness, someone else kind of situation. I feel like there may be a certain person that's on their mind, like an ex, because we have here the King of Wands. And there's like ash, but there's this flower growing out of it. So I feel like this person may seem like something's ended with an ex, but they're actually still thinking of them. They're still, you know, like here, it looks like these people are on the kind of, they're communicating via distance or like in like a metaphysical plane. So I feel like this person could be thinking about someone that's not with them right now. But in general, this person has a bit of a wandering eye. I feel like they're a bit of like a perfectionist when it comes to relationships. So if they're the kind of person where if something's like not 100% perfect, they're like, okay, that's it, moving on. Or not moving on, like they may move on, but like there'll be something there still, if that makes sense. Like they'll think about you afterwards, but they'll move on and like find someone new who doesn't have flaws until they find them, if that makes sense. Like they like being with new people until they see the ways that person has flaws, and then they're like, okay, no. In terms of what your relationship would be like, it would be very stable with the Four of Pentacles, but I feel like the traditional, oh my goodness, the traditional Four of Coins shows that man like really tightly holding on to that pentacle. So I think that could represent one person really holding on to the relationship, like really clinging to it desperately, and one person kind of going in for like inner soul searching. It could be kind of a lonely relationship. I feel like too, with the King of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands separated by this pentacle, you guys kind of could go at it a lot. I feel like your person is the King of Wands, so they're kind of always ready for a battle, like they're always ready to go. And the King of Cups is not really like that. The King of Cups is softer and more sensitive. So you guys could have difficulties relating to each other on like a communicative level. I think this clean up message is for your person. I think your person has still like strong feelings for someone else, or even if they don't, they're just a player. Like this is saying like they need to clean up their act before a relationship could be productive for both of you. And I feel like could be like a secret or like something that you already know. Like you already kind of know the outcome of the situation with deep knowing and truth. Like you already know your answer. Like you already knew what this person was going to be like. Or if there's some kind of secret, if there is someone else, then you already know that deep down, and your intuition, like, trust it, you know. But if you look, like, I don't know if you can really see, the moon looks content, and this little owl looks content too, so your intuition is leading you to a better place. So, yeah, I feel like you've gained truth, clarity. Perhaps you're the hermit here, like you've gained some kind of enlightenment from the situation. And so that will help you feel serene, calm, and peaceful. You've done kind of, I think, the cleaning up that that really everyone should do before they get into a relationship. Your person still hasn't. So you can feel serene, happy, and calm. And they've kind of still got some work to do, I feel like, before this relationship can come to fruition. Let's see if there's any other messages here for pile number 2. There could be an age difference between you guys as well. Or just like a power struggle between the two of you. Something about power dynamics. Yeah, I feel like this person is a bit of a player, or it has someone specific on their mind. So it may not be, the best relationship material. But yeah, that is what I have for pile number 2. If that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I always like talking to people in the comments. If you feel comfortable sharing your situation, I would love to talk to you. Yeah. So again, thank you for watching. I hope that was helpful in some way, and have a great day. Hi, if you chose pile number 3, then this message is for you. I haven't looked at these cards, so we can discover them together. These first 4 cards are going to be what they're like in a relationship. Oh, so interesting. We have the 2 of Cups, obviously an amazing card to get for any relationship reading. We have the Ace of Pentacles, also an amazing card to get. The 5 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups, also an amazing card to get for relationship readings. Holy shit, okay. And then the next 4 cards are going to be what the relationship itself is like. So this is your person, this is a relationship. We have the 2 of Wands, the World, oh my god, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Tower. Goodness. And then just some oracle messages for you. We have Thinker, Never-Ending Story, and Self-Doubt. Interesting. Okay, like I was saying, a ton of really interesting energies here. I went to go eat dinner, and then I was just tired and didn't want to film in that state, so I'm wearing a different outfit now, but I'm getting a really clear message from this pile, actually, that I want to share with you, obviously. So, when this person's in relationships, I feel like they put on a show of being the perfect partner, where they're like, there's nothing wrong. They love to live in this, like, they love love, and they love being in this, like, fantasy world of love, where everything is great, nothing's wrong. They're an amazing partner, you're amazing, you know, like, they're so in love, there's nothing they'd want to do besides that, they just want to give you everything. Like, they put on this display of being this perfect partner that just tends to your every needs and is always there for you, and it's just all in all, like, the, you know, the best relationship you could ever have. But I think that's coming from a place of like self-doubt. So I think this person's been hurt in the past, whether they've been cheated on, maybe they've been left by a partner, you know, they've been hurt by someone in the past, like they felt left out in the cold, and it's made them feel like they're not good enough, and so they overcompensate a lot because of it. And that's why they like to focus on, so like I was saying, they like to focus on the positives, they like you to focus on the positives. So I feel like, again, with this never-ending story, that speaks of negative cycles or patterns that can be difficult to break out of. And also with the Thinker, I think your person thinks a lot about these past hurts and feels like that's, you know, if they've been hurt by someone in the past, they feel like that's kind of what they deserve. They're just not good enough for other people. And so they continue that cycle, and that's where this overcompensation comes from, is this hurt in the past, this baggage that they have. And so I think, well, so there are 2 ways I could see this relationship going. You have a lot of really amazing relationship cards, and then I think you have 2 options for how it could go. The first, well, let's talk about the negative first. So if this person stays in this kind of like overcompensation type energy, how I feel that could manifest negatively in relationships is that they don't like to talk about problems. I've been with this kind of person before, where they, like, they're so romantic, they do everything for you. They're really just the perfect partner, but they don't like to talk about issues. So even if someone sends you like 1,000 roses to your door, if someone, you know, mails you like an edible arrangement at work, I don't know why that was like the most romantic thing I could think of, but even if someone does all those amazing things, that doesn't mean that they can't have other flaws. And, you know, just because someone's doing really overtly romantic gestures doesn't mean that the core foundations of the relationship are solid. So I think this person may have issues with communication. So they may, if you have something you'd like to talk about in the relationship, they may not react kindly to that. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like they cling really tightly to their relationships. And I think specifically they cling really strongly to this vision of the perfect relationship. So if something's not perfect, they just don't understand, they don't want to engage, they don't like to, they like to stay in this 10 of Cups perfect fantasy world. So as long as everything's in this, if you're feeling this 10 of Cups, perfect happiness, they're totally fine. But if you do, want to bring up an issue, I think that they may, instantly feel hurt. They may instantly feel like you're going to leave them, and they may cling really tightly and just not react well to the conversation. And if they are in this, really clingy kind of mindset, I don't think it's going to end well, because no one really enjoys relationships where there's no freedom, where there's not the freedom to bring up things that you're not happy with, to feel like you can't fully be yourself. I don't know if this person, I don't feel like they'd be controlling necessarily, but if they feel threatened, maybe they could get to that point. I think it's more just them clinging really tightly to your relationship. And if they are in that energy, I don't think the relationship would go well for either of you. I think you would feel the need for freedom, and I think it would end poorly. However, you do have this other outcome over here with the Two of Wands and the World, which is just an amazing outcome. So with the Two of Wands, that's union, that's travel, that's passion, that's starting out. So you have there is the potential here. Like I said, you have so many amazing relationship cards. There is a really strong potential, and there's a way. So if your person is able to get out of this negative thought process, these negative cycles and patterns, you have the ability to have a never-ending story with that person. So if they're able to release their self-doubt and start to feel worthy and feel, not feel threatened by issues or by criticism, you have the ability to have a never-ending story, a beautiful love story with this person that just goes on and on. However, for that to happen, I do think your person needs to get over this baggage from the past, maybe see their relationships a little bit more realistically. There's nothing wrong with loving love. There's nothing wrong with wanting to treat your partner, with being romantic, with giving your partner everything. But when you're doing that with the expectation that your person isn't going to complain or isn't going to, that if you do that, there's going to be no issues in the relationship, that just doesn't end well. And so I think your person needs to get comfortable with the idea that in relationships, there's always highs, there's always lows. Everything can't just be all rainbows all the time. And if there is a small bump in the road, that doesn't mean that the relationship is over. That doesn't mean that everything has ended. It doesn't mean that you've left them out in the cold if you want to talk to them about doing the dishes once in a while, And once they're able to realize that and see that open communication actually leads to a better relationship with stronger foundations and really gives both of you the world, I think you could have a really wonderful relationship. But this person needs to do that work first before you could get to that beautiful outcome, that amazing relationship. Because their norm in relationships is to be this perfect ideal and to ignore the small issues. So beyond that, you have, there's lots of cups here. So your person could be a water sign. They could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You also have Four of Pentacles, so that's Taurus. Wands is fire. The World, I think, too, could be fire. And the Tower as well. I don't know, though. I could just be making that up. But, yeah, I think your person has been hurt strongly in the past and is carrying that hurt into their future relationships and is scared to lose people, and because of that overcompensates and clings too tightly, which ends just in more bad relationships, which is that cycle. So if they're able to get out of that, leave that baggage behind and be more open and honest in communication and be open to their partner doing the same, you guys could have a really great relationship. So that is the message that I have for pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If any of that resonated, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I always like talking to people in the comments. If you feel comfortable sharing your situation and want to vent to someone about it, I would love to talk to you. But otherwise, thank you so much again for watching. I wish you the best of luck with this relationship, this situation, and have a great day.